Now, lots of you will know that schools break up for half term this week. So far, it's been a term like no other. First lockdown, then all the problems with the exam results, then a new and often strange learning environment. And according to research, nearly 70% of teenagers say their mental health is poor as a result. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, Kevin Birch has been to a school in Bury St Edmunds.
It wasn't the best of days to admire this striking £22 million building opened 4 years ago. Bleak outside, but inside business as usual, or as close as it gets.
OK, so you can present however you like in your books.
And for students and staff, a shared goal to work even harder to make up for lost time.
We are now getting through lessons, I'd say, a lot quicker than we ever were originally, because I'd say everyone's kind of bucked their ideas up.
Over lockdown, the teachers were really, really helpful. They set lots of work and lots of support. They were on their emails all the time, so if you had any questions about the work, you could ask them and they'd answer really quickly.
Everyone else is in the same boat as me. It's not just me who's got this problem. Everyone in the country is struggling as well.
The feeling here and the evidence elsewhere suggests that many students are feeling more anxious than ever. And alongside the day-to-day support offered by teachers, specialists come in too on a regular basis.
I think one of the biggest things that we do with pupils, and what we're doing today, is that we're doing a whole series of lessons about emotional and mental wellness. We talk about having a mental toolbox and giving them some tools to put in that toolbox, which are all things which will support their emotional well-being and make them feel well and happy and cope with everything that's going on currently.
I think all schools, us included, have got plans for every kind of eventuality. We just don't know which one it will be at the moment. So we're ready for after half term. I think everyone needs a good break now. And when we come back, who knows what will happen, but hopefully we're ready for what might be there.
They always touch wood here when they tell you that so far they've remained clear of COVID cases. But they're part of what's called the Unity Schools Partnership, 30 sites in total, and it's seen its fair share of problems. The most serious last month at Haverhill's Samuel Ward Academy, which had to be closed and deep cleaned after an outbreak.
I think we worry about what next. We see Essex obviously is in a higher tier than Suffolk is, and we wonder whether that's coming our way and whether there'll be extra restrictions for people in our area and what we'll do in school. And so I think we're prepared for that, and I think we're ready for that. I think we know that school will keep going almost whatever.
He too thinks students are showing in many cases higher levels of anxiety. They might want extra support and they'll get it, but what they want most, he believes, is to be learning, a routine, proper lessons, what he calls that feeling of back to normal. And that's what they're determined to give them. Kevin Birch, BBC LookEast in Bury St Edmunds.